Alrighty, guys, welcome to another episode. We are back in the garage talking today about this Bikemaster rear stand and these Lytech spools. I don't know if you can see that, but the Lytech spools. So this is obviously my first bike, and I really wanted to get a rear stand just to, mostly because when I clean the chain, I just want it to be. I've been hating pushing the bike forward or rolling it back. I just want to be able to, spin the wheel and just go and be done much faster. So I got this, the Bikemaster rear stand for Christmas, and the company I got it for, I'm not looking to, put anyone on blast, but I guess I'm naive and I didn't know that I needed these little spools, is what they're at least advertised as, or I didn't know that I needed these. And so I bought the rear stand, or I got the rear stand for Christmas without getting those. And I thought, oh, great. They come with these to put under the swing arm, right? So you put one on this side and you put one on the other, right? Garbage. I mean, I'm sure they tried, but I put the bike on here for less than 5 minutes, and I don't know if you can tell, but it bent this part. I'll upload a photo, but this was perfectly straight, and now it bent, not much, but a little bit. But if the bike's on here for a couple hours, I can't trust this. And the other thing I noticed was that side and that side are actually different heights, and not like, a small little bit because of something that I did, but they differ by like a quarter of an inch. So when I put the bike up on these, the bike looked like, the bike, instead of it being like this, was just slanted. And I was just so angry because it was tilted over pretty far. So I contacted the company that I bought this from. I didn't buy it from Bikemaster. I like the rear stand. I don't like the website I bought it from. I contacted the website. They were like, oh yeah, we don't sell that piece you need. We don't sell it. And I was beyond frustrated. The rear stand came with everything I needed. They set you up with these in case you didn't have those little spools. And if you did, they gave you this part. And man, it was so frustrating. So anyway, I went on to another website, picked these Lytech spools up, put the different, piece or holder, whatever, on the rear stand, and they're great. I think the spools were kind of, I don't know how expensive spools are supposed to be or what like a good price for them is, but I think they were like $30 something for the two. They're nice. But the other annoying thing was it was so hard to find the right size because I think they sell them, or most of them, in like 6 millimeters, 8 or 10 millimeters. And it was so hard to find the right size for the R3. Hard enough where it's now February and I just got them on. But they're great. And for those of you who need them, they're 6 millimeters. It solved my height disparity issue because you're not going to be able to tell, but in this little piece where the spool actually screws into, there's two holes, like about a little bit of just one and then one underneath. So I put it in the one underneath, and it fixed. Unless I'm crazy, that looks pretty straight to me. It looks like it's leaning a little bit to the right, but looks straight enough. But yeah, so this will make cleaning the chain so much easier, because now I can just sit here and just roll and roll and roll. Just gonna have to take this off first to make it easier too. But yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend getting a rear stand for a minimum of just, there's other benefits, now that the bike is up for the most part. I think the last time I rode it was end of November. I just rode it this morning. But I guess like some people like it because, you know, it helps with flat spots during the off season. But if you don't have a front one, it means nothing because you're just kind of putting more weight on the front tire rather than distributing it evenly between the two. But as far as cleaning goes, even just for cleaning the wheels, it'll be so much nicer to have this. But yeah, the rear stand itself was, I think, $80. I went with a cheap one. There's better ones for sure, or I don't even know if they're better. Like, all it has to do is lift the bike up. So get whichever one you want. There's fancier ones and whatever, but I went with that one. It's pretty generic, pretty easy. You can adjust these. You just got to take off these 4 screws, which are a 5 millimeter Allen, 5 or 6 millimeter Allen. And yeah, overall, 10 out of 10 recommend. But if in case this is your first time like it was mine, buy these two. You can't just buy the rear stand and be fine. That was, I guess, a naive first time purchase mistake that I've made, which is totally fine. But yeah, those are the Litec swing arm spools. But yeah, so those are the Litec swing arm spools and the Bike Master rear stand. So yeah, if you're interested, 6 millimeters. It is 6 millimeters for a Yamaha R3. But anyway, guys, that concludes today's video. If you've liked what you've seen, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And until next video, ride safe.